Hi, my name is Amy and welcome to my channel Flippin' with Amy, where we talk about selling things on eBay. This is a sales video. This is a sales video for November. My what sold in November video of 2022. Okay? It'll be the same format as all of my other sold videos, my what sold videos. We sold 21 items this month. Keep in mind that we did take 2 vacations. We were out of town for a little over a week, and I didn't do that many listings. I did do quite a few. I did, make up the difference in between, but we were out of town for over a week during this month, so that accounts for not having as many sales. So I'll go ahead and tell you what we sold. There were a lot of lower dollar sales. Not that many were the right amount. Okay. Okay, so I'll go ahead and tell you what we sold. Okay, the first thing sold on the 1st of the month, and we were out of town, yes. This is a purple girl shirt, American Girl shirt, and it had rainbow and the balloons. You know how there's a matching shirt for a little girl and a doll, so they'll have matching shirts. Well, this one was for the girl, the live girl. It was a size extra large, and that went to Sarah. Thank you for your order, Sarah. That means so much. That sold for $12, and the item number was 1112. Put the picture here. Okay. The next thing sold on the 8th, and that is a pink floral scrub by Cherokee Scrubs, and that went to Karen. Thank you so much, Karen, for your order. That means so much. That was a size 3X, ladies, and that sold for $16.50. The item number was 2167, and I'll put the picture here. Okay. The next thing also sold on the 8th of the month, and that was a green Astro Bear memorabilia bear, and the Astros had just won a game here in Houston, Texas. That is a mascot bear, and that went to Carlos. Thank you so much, Carlos, for your order. That means so much. And that was about an 8-inch bear, 8-inch bear. I'll go ahead and show you the picture of that. Okay, that sold for $16, and the item number was 1284, and that was sold by being promoted. Okay, the next thing sold on the 9th of the month, and that was a blue horse blouse by Liz Claiborne. It was long sleeves. It was like a dark blue, and it had these little white horses all over it. Just so cute, just beautiful, just beautiful. Okay, that went to Rocio. Thank you so much for your order. That means so much. That was a size 2X. That sold for $13, and the item number was 2415. I'll put the picture here. These being different prices and stuff, there were offers sent and offers that I sent out and offers that I received. Most of these are I know that $13 was an offer that they sent me because I do things in even numbers. So if it's an odd number, that's an offer they sent me. Otherwise, I don't really know what offers I send. I don't know, which which way it went with most of these, I don't know. I do have some items that are listed at $10, so something could be $10, and I may not have sent out an offer for it. But usually it does. But you know, at this point, I really don't know what was a higher price and what wasn't. Usually, if it's $10 or $8, I did send out an offer for that. Even $12, I would have had to send out an offer for that. All right, let's move along. Okay. The next thing sold on the 10th, it was a brown plaid blouse, French laundry. Oh, it was white and brown, really pretty and soft, really soft. It was by French Laundry. That went to Char. Thank you so much for your order. That means so much. That was a size 2X. That sold for $14.50, and the item number was 2123, and that did sell by being promoted. Okay, the next thing sold on the 11th of the month, and that was red jasper earrings. These are earrings that I made, and I didn't show you the picture for the last item. It'll be in the video. I'll put it in there. Okay, these were rectangle earrings, and they had gray and different colors in them. There was red jasper, and that went to Janet. Thank you so much, Janet, for your order. That means so much. And that sold for $16, and the item number was 382. The picture here. I'm pretty sure that was an offer that I sent out. Okay. The next thing sold on the 12th, and that was a maroon hoodie by George. That went to Tyler. Thank you, Tyler, for your order. That means so much. The size was 3XL. That was sold for $16. That was an offer that I sent out. Okay, item number was $25.91. I'll put the picture here. Okay, where was I? Okay, the next thing sold on the 15th of the month, and that is Barney the dog tie beanie baby. That went to Jose. Thank you for your order, Jose. That means so much. And that sold for $16, and that was item number 3. I'll put the picture here. Okay, this is the third Beanie Baby that I have sold in the last 2 months. Our secret. Shh. Okay. Okay, the next thing sold on the 17th of the month, and that was a blue suit inner, sleeveless, light blue, a brand name Jasper. That went to Carolyn. Thank you so much, Carolyn, for your order. That means so much. That was a size 16. That sold for $10. Item number 2218. Picture here. And that was also sold by being promoted. Okay, the next thing sold on the 20th of the month, and that was a black and red cashmere set. It was a sweater, and the inner sweater, it was a short sleeve inner sweater and a long sleeve sweater, and it matched perfectly. And it was 100% cashmere, and it was black, and it had red roses. The roses were just really pretty, just great detail. And that went to Anne. Thank you so much, Anne, for your order. That means so much. And that was a size 16. No. On the wrong line. That was a size extra large, and that sold for $36.50, and the item number was $26.42, and that did sell because of that being promoted. All the items are promoted except the ones that are on auction. Okay, picture here. I forgot to do the picture. Okay, The next thing sold also on the 20th of the month, and that was a Santa mug. It said Mr. on the inside. That was by Home Essentials. Put the picture here. And it's a white and red mug. And it was pretty a heavy, substantial mug. That went to James. Thank you so much, James, for your order. That means so much. That sold for $22, and the item number was 177. Okay, the next thing sold on the 21st of the month, and that was a green blouse by Notations. That went to Jennifer. Thank you for your order, Jennifer. That means so much. The size was extra large, and that sold for $10. Item number was 2154. Picture here. Okay. That was a really nice blouse. Okay, the next thing also sold on the 21st of the month, and that is white shorts by Jones, New York. That was a size 18W. That went to Maureen. Thank you for your order, Maureen. That means so much. These shorts I got at my sourcing place. I usually go on Wednesday, and my mother was with me on this trip, and she found those shorts for me and brought them to me to see if I wanted to purchase them for selling, and I agreed that that was a good find, and I kept it, and now it's sold. So thank you, Mom. Okay, and she also found that cashmere sweater set. That was at the new place that we went last time, and I did pay a little more for that, but that's fine because I was able to sell them for more. I paid about $3 for that set. You'll have to look at the last video. I'm sure that's the last video, but I paid around $3 for that set, but I did sell it for $36.50, so that's okay. that's okay. All right, let's see. Those white shorts went to Maureen, size 18W. They sold for $15, and the item number was 2592. The picture here. Nice shorts, look brand new. Okay, the next thing sold on the 21st as well, and that was a Darth Vader mug. I've had this mug for a while. I probably paid a couple of dollars for it. I may have gotten it at the bins, I don't know. As well as that other mug. That's 2 mugs that I sold this month. Usually don't sell any mugs, but I sold 2 mugs in November. Star Wars mug, Darth Vader with red. I'll put the picture here. It's a big, nice, substantial mug. Big mug. That went to Jamie. Thank you for your order, Jamie. That means so much. That sold for $16. Yeah, that must have been an offer that I sent. Okay, item number was $4.50, and that did sell by being promoted. Okay, the next thing sold on the 22nd of the month. That is a men's white shirt, and that is by American Rag. That went to CJ. Thank you so much, CJ, for your order. That means so much. That was a size extra large. That sold for $12.21, and the item number was 2070. I'll put a picture here. That one also sold because it was promoted. Okay. The next thing sold on the 22nd as well, and it was a set of Ninja Turtle shirts. They're sleeveless tank top t-shirts. One of them didn't have the size in it, I think, and was a little off on the quality, so for that reason I did sell them together as a set. Ninja Turtle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that went to Ken. The size was medium. I think one was a small, I don't know, I couldn't find the size. But anyway, I put that it was a size medium. and those sold for $16, and the item number was $16.90. If I'll put your hair. If they had been like more the same or more, if one of them didn't have some issues, I would have sold them separately, but since one of them did have issues, I went ahead and sold them together. Okay, the next thing sold on the 23rd of the month, and that is a blue blouse by Rebecca Malone. That went to Carol. Thank you so much, Carol, for your order. That means so much. That was a size extra large, and that went for $10. And the item number was 2260. I'll put the picture here, and that did go. That did sell by being promoted. I probably sent an offer on that. I was going to say something else about that. I don't remember. Okay. The next thing sold on the 23rd of the month. This is my one international sale of the month, and it is a movie set. I seem to sell more movies at this time of the year in Q4, but this is Boogeyman 2 and 3 as a set. DVD set. It went to Dave. Thank you, Dave, for your order. That means so much. These sold for asking price of $21.50, and the item number was $8.52. And I'll put the picture here. Boogeyman. Okay. I love selling movies. Just love the movies, and the horror movies sell the best. Okay. The next thing sold on the 27th of the month, and that is a beige blouse by Eva Mendes. Okay, this one I thought was so cool, like so nice. It's like all beige, and then in maroon it has EMEM all over it, and then it had like buttons here. Just beautiful, nice shirt. And I thought it was nice, and I thought it should have gone for more, but it did not. This went to Giselle, which I think that's how you say, I think that's how you should say the name, Giselle. That was a size extra large. It went for $12. I thought it probably should have gone closer to $20, but it did go, and it went for $12. Okay, item number was 1876. I'll put the picture here. And that also sold by being promoted. Okay, the next thing sold on the 28th of the month, and it was a gray girl's dress by Forever 21. And that went to Adriana, and that was a size 13-14. Sold for $16.50. Which was probably asking price. Item number 2419, and I'll put the picture here. Okay. The next thing and the last thing sold on the 29th of the month, and that is a teal green jacket by Dress Barn. It was a suit outer most likely, but it was like suede, and it was like a teal green long sleeve jacket, just beautiful, nice suede. That went to Amanda. The size was 18 to 20W. That sold for $17.50, which was probably, yeah, I sent an offer on that. I think it was $22.50 my listing price. Okay, the item number was 2602. I'll put the picture here, and that one also sold by being promoted. Okay, that's all of the sales. That was 21 sales. I got a notification. Okay. Okay, ouch. Okay, that's 21 sales, and all of those numbers that I told you added up come to $335.21. Oh, I missed some. I think I skipped a line somewhere. I don't know. No, I don't think so. Okay. So, that comes to $3.35 and 21 cents. Keep in mind that eBay took a good portion of that, as well as their $30 a month store fee. For having a basic store, you pay $30 a month. So keep in mind, yeah, I probably only made like $2.70, maybe. Okay. 9 of those, everything's promoted, but 9 of those sold because they were promoted, so about half sold because they were promoted. 1 international sale, that was the movies. 2 items that my mother picked out at the store, at different stores for me, and handed them to me. 2 mugs. That's so exciting. That's so exciting. I haven't sold that many mugs recently, just these 2, and then there was a set of 2 before that, and I think another one right before that. That's, pretty recent. The last 2 mugs that I did pick up sold pretty close to the time that I picked them up, but that's like 4 mugs that have sold kind of recently, and none of these items that I sold this month had been donated to me. Last time I think I told y'all wrong, and I think I said 2, but I think it was actually like 4 items that had been donated to me. So I guess that's about it. Keep in mind we were on vacation for about a week, and I didn't do any listings while I was on vacation. There's probably another week also that I did not do any listings. So that's what we have for November. Let me know what you think down there in the comments below. Let me know what you think about these items that I sold, and anything else that you can think of to say, let me know, and we'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, comment, share. See you later. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.